Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Mongol Empire, the real Mongol Empire. In the last episode we took some land from the false Mongol Empire in our first steps towards wiping them off the map, which is, of course, my highest priority here. We unfortunately have confused the borders a little more in this area by doing that. They still hold these counties down here, and this county, while we have this land in here up to here. It'll probably be easier if I just, let's see, do the diplomatic relations map mode. That's how much land we have. They also have more land over in this area, of course, but they are currently at war with Khotan. I think this was the claim on the whole empire that he's doing here. So that will just be a change of leadership. They won't lose any land to that. Is that his own claim, actually? That could mean that effectively Khotan will be reabsorbed back into the empire. I guess we can't actually see. If he has a claim on the empire himself, then it probably is, yes. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we need to decide who we might want to go to war with next. Okay, our wife is pregnant, that's good. Speaking of pregnancies and heirs and such, is there any chance we can actually recall our brother to court yet? No? Okay. He is getting on in years, and it would be nice if we could get him married to somebody so that he could actually have a son or two who he could pass on his wolf's blood to before we inherit as him, but I guess we have no option to do that right now. It's okay, we have improved clan sentiment, that's good. And let's see, I guess we can continue our northern conquests maybe, or we could take some land from the Bulgars. Who do we have truces with? Our vassal High Chief, and the High Chief of Perm, and the false Mongol Empire. So we can declare war freely on the Bulgars. Oh, our vassals are fighting each other. That's not good. I guess they're allowed to. So we can declare war on the Bulgars. Unfortunately, we don't have 300 prestige, so that limits the CBs we have available. We could take a single county. Unfortunately, let's see, tributary would cost us no prestige, and we would gain 200. Maybe that's better then. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do invasions. And subordinations would cost us 300 prestige, which we do not have available. Let's just make them our tributary for a while. Just for the prestige as much as anything else, though. I suppose extra money is always welcome. And then after that, maybe we'll spend some of the prestige on revoking some of our vassals' holdings, since we still have them in prison, and we can do that, though I think it's going to cost us 100 prestige per holding. And it'll annoy our other feudal vassals, but I don't think we care about that too much. We'll call our khans to war. Probably the ones that are fighting each other will not accept. That's okay, we shouldn't need all of them. We're taking attrition here because one of them has an army parked on top of ours. That's okay though. Probably not too much. Okay, so I guess their war ended because one of them joined my war. That's fine. Our upgrade was finished in our capital as well, so why don't we build something else here? We are looking pretty good on money. Composite bow for horse archers offensive plus 10% is probably pretty good. We do have a decent amount of horse archers. And he's calling in his vassal clan, okay. Not unexpectedly. My trusted chancellor reports success from the clan of Mengu Timur. What is their clan sentiment at? Only up to 35, so they can stand to have it improved further. So we're reinforcing at a pretty decent pace here. We can pillage our holding here again. So I think one more pillage here will... Not sure exactly how many, I think it's 4 holdings get destroyed, or 4 upgrades get destroyed per pillage. I think we'll just head straight up and try to fight his army. Maybe siege that back if we can. Headed to Kazan. And his son was born to somebody or other. That's fine. I think we'll stop going there and instead try to go here. I probably shouldn't have dismissed that message because that seemed like an important birth. Who knows? Probably not that important. Maybe it was our child, actually. Yeah, there we go. She was sickly. Okay. So we did catch his army and defeated it. I think we'll continue to follow and then march on to his capital. Gets us to 76%. We also lost our spy master to smallpox, apparently. Okay. Seems bad. Well, I guess our best candidate is our vassal Khan here. So we'll... Oh, he's not leading troops, that's okay. We'll have him study technology then. Constantinople. Alright, so we're going to be taking attrition here while we siege. Ridiculous amounts of attrition. Let's not do that if we can possibly avoid it. Let's see here, actually. How many do we need to leave to siege this? Very few. In fact, even better, let's just assault this and get out of here. Back to our lands. Wait, no, we have to stay there to actually assault it, don't we? When I introduced my friend to Khan Chilagun II, I had high hopes. I hope they would become fast friends and we could spend time together, the three of us. Okay, good. We'll assault this. This should actually get us to 100 immediately, so we can quickly end the war. Okay, so we gained a decent amount of prestige. Let's get out of this terrible land that's giving us so much attrition. And we will not be settling as feudal or tribal anywhere. Oh, our daughter contracted smallpox. I don't like that. Alright, so their name gets taken off the map and ours would overlap it if they were more in the center of our realm, but that's fine. Spymaster contracted smallpox. Seems like quite an epidemic is developing. Okay, we can pillage our holding up here again. Okay, our son has just turned 6 and needs to be educated. I suppose we'll just take care of this ourselves. Seems unlikely he's going to be the heir, but you never know. With all the smallpox going around, everyone else could die. So our upgrade finished here, and we can build something else. We're losing a lot of prestige to reinforcing our troops here, which is unfortunate. Apparently we're still taking attrition here. And let's come back down and hopefully stop doing that if we can. Do need our prestige for other things. Let's see. Lamellar Armor Crafter would give us a lot of defense upgrades to basically every troop type, I suppose. This increases the trade value in trade posts and trade income and stuff. Maybe that's worth doing. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Under the assumption that it will probably pay for itself at some point. Though we're not making very much from our trade posts, or in some cases zero, because of this war going on over here, Khotan and the Mongol Empire. Let's hope that gets resolved pretty soon and we can start making some better money again. 50% in favor of Khotan, okay. I caught my young ward torturing a rat behind the stables today. We'll talk to him about kindness, I suppose? Okay. He became neither kind nor cruel. Okay, good. Ooh, we've lost so many troops down here, this is terrible. Getting a bit low on manpower, but we have a... well, now we're at 0, but we have a decent monthly manpower growth rate, so should be able to get this reinforced back up pretty soon as long as it's not actively taking attrition. And our daughter has died from smallpox. She was also separately ill as well, apparently, so... you had a pretty bad time, that's okay. As long as we don't have smallpox, I don't mind too much. I probably shouldn't have said that, because we're now going to immediately contract smallpox. Gained us some tech points from Constantinople, that's good. So I think if we want to declare another war, we should probably choose to declare it somewhere more southerly, so that we can hopefully avoid losing lots of troops and prestige to reinforcements because of attrition. And our vassal clan has declared Conquest of Kangai on you. Alright, these are the people up here. Well, I did kind of want to take that myself, just out of principle, since this is where we started this game, but... yeah, we'll let our vassal do it, I suppose that's fine. They're also attacking the Mongol Empire, okay. A subjugation war. Well, good luck with that. So let's see if there's anything else we can do while we're waiting for our reinforcements and stuff. We can't hold the Nerj until September, but it's almost September. So I guess we'll just wait and do that. Hopefully it should be worth some prestige to us as well. You have sent out the call for the Nerj to your vassals. Preparations for the Great Hunt have begun, and your scouts have chosen a promising region that is rich with game. Mongol warriors are converging on the designated assembly points. Okay. And we'll pillage some things in here again. I'm going to actually make sure I pillage this one, so that we can hopefully get rid of it. And we did, okay. So this is going to take a while longer to pillage into oblivion, but that's okay. We gained 1 extra holding slot, which will be an increase to our maximum population. Preparations for the Nerj have been completed, and your forces are deployed at the assembly points. They will now advance in formation, driving all wildlife before them, until they are trapped and surrounded in a large clearing prepared by your scouts. Then the killing begins. Let the hunt commence. So we are almost back to being reinforced here, but In the process, we lost basically all of the prestige we gained from that war. Okay, clan sentiment improved is good. I wonder if it's probably about time, since our income is looking good, to maybe start disbanding some of the prestige hordes and building gold ones to replace them. Maybe we can just keep building gold ones when we want new troops from now on. The horde of frantic animals has been corralled into a clearing, and they are now completely surrounded by your forces. As the Kagan, you and your closest retinue will be given the first opportunity to engage in the killing sport. Only after you're finished will your vassals be allowed to hunt. And me my bow. Spend a few hours hunting the trapped game, and it soon becomes obvious to everyone that you have a real knack for this. The arrows from your bow easily find their marks, and you seem better able than most in predicting the behavior of the animals. The furs will warm me in the cold winter months, so we gain 100 prestige from that. Okay, sounds good. As per tradition, some of your older soldiers have come before you to plead for the life of those few animals that remain. We'll absolutely allow them to be spared and gain a bit more prestige. Okay, apparently the feast has started already, or this guy has just been eating the raw animals before they're even cooked. Which actually would make sense, because he is getting ill from it. But yes, a magnificent feast has been prepared. The next 9 days will be ones of drunken revelry and celebration. Okay, our minter is finished as well. So we can go ahead and build something else. We can afford the slightly more expensive things, I think, so maybe we'll go with one of these. Something that increases nomad tax, maybe. I'm not sure how large a portion of our income that is. It is most of our income. Okay, good to know. The tribute we're getting from the Bulgars is not great compared to our other sources of income. Even worse than we're getting from trade, even considering the disturbances. Actually, I'm surprised we're getting any trade or any trade income at all, since it seems like the Silk Road is completely blocked off in this area. It's only going via the southerly route. But I guess we get some, for whatever reason. From the one in Itil. I wonder if we can see here. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if this is because it's an actual sea zone? We may never know. You are conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion interrupt. Clan Okotur, or Khan Okotur, excuse me. He's infirm, and he's still getting up to sexy hijinks. Well, kind of impressed, I suppose. And our brother Tumen has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to press his claim by force. What claim is this? He has a strong claim on the Mongol Empire, but he also has a claim on Khotan, which I guess is the one he's pressing. Okay. Yeah, good luck with that. It's interesting. I guess we can maybe offer to help him? Let's see, what are his chances by himself? He has like 4,000. Khotan has 7,000. Let's offer to help. I suppose this makes it so that if we ever want to conquer Khotan ourselves, we'll have to declare war on an ally, but I suppose that's fine. So he'll accept. Of course, why wouldn't we? Or why wouldn't he? And hopefully we can actually help him out without taking too much attrition or anything in the process. Since we've only just got our whole horde reinforced. With the feasting over, the remaining spoils of the hunt are divided evenly between all the forces that participated. Okay. Get extra morale for a couple of years. I'm going to send my army down to siege the capital of Khotan there. Oh, I wonder if that was him calling me in at the same time. Why don't we call in all of our vassals? Apparently they will decline. Well, we'll see what happens anyway. We can call in the Bulgars as well if we want to, but I think we'll just leave them alone. They've suffered enough. Patriarch German, who is Bulgarian, has been sent to try to preach to us. We'll, of course, put him directly into the dungeons and immediately ransom him. Okay. So we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here and continue helping out with our brothers' war against Khotan next time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.